If you want to know how you can build muscle, flexibility and fitness while doing half of the work that you normally do in your training, then watch this video. We're going to teach you the value of deloading and how supercompensation and adaptation really occurs.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.
The strength, flexibility and fitness that you're working for in the gym or at home or wherever you're doing your training doesn't come from the work you do. It comes from the recovery after the work. And this is where deloading comes in. Let me explain. So when you do a workout, let's say you do a weightlifting session or a calisthenics session, you're creating a stimulus. So you're basically doing work that creates all this hormonal responses in the body, cell signaling that tells the body, let's adapt to this so that we can do it easier next time. So there's a lot of different adaptations in the body, but let's keep it, for this example, let's keep it to the strength adaptations. So you're trying to get stronger, you're trying to build lean muscle. That's the purpose of doing the workout, so that you can do it easier next time. What happens is, during the workout, you create the stimulus, and then during your recovery, that's the catalyst, and that's when you actually grow the muscle. That's when all the adaptations in the body around strength occur. Now, that happens during sleep, but it also happens during deload weeks. And really good programming, when you do periodized programming, you actually program in a way where you plan your deloading so that that's when the greatest growth occurs. Hey there, in case we haven't met, my name's Rad Burmeister. I'm one of the founders of Unity Gym and co-creators of the UMS, the Unified Movement System, where we balance strength, flexibility and fitness in every workout so we can turn driven people into athletes. If you want to know how we do that, there's 3 ways that you can get connected with us in the description of this video. You can download one of our free blueprints, the strength blueprint, flexibility blueprint, nutrition blueprint. We even have an at-home workout blueprint. They're all free. Just click the link in the description down of this video. And if you want to grab one of our programs, a flexibility program, strength program, calisthenics, weightlifting, we've got a whole bunch of different standalone programs. There's a link in the description where you can look at our library. And if you're a high achiever and you want to get online coaching where you can learn our Unified Movement System, Monday to Saturday training as little as 2 days a week, as up to 6 days a week, balancing strength, flexibility and fitness into 1-hour workouts where you have follow-along workouts with me, so you just press play and join in with me. New program every 4 weeks, and online coaching from us via weekly coaching calls. Then you can get a free 30-day trial plus a sweet deal after that if you decide to stay for being a YouTube follower. Click the link in the description of this video and let's get started. So the way we do it in the UMS, in our Unified Movement System and in our at-home workouts, is that we do 4-week mesocycles. That's a very common way to write a periodized program. So for week 1, 2 and 3, we're doing what we're calling ramp loading. So each week we're building on what we did last week, increasing the intensity, increasing the amount of load so that we peak in week 3. And if you get it right, by the end of week 3, you're very, very sore. You're in hopefully you're in a state of what's called overreaching, which means that in week 4, if you try to repeat the same workout, sometimes you can even experience this in week 3, you just can't lift as much. You can't do as many reps. You can't do as many sets. You feel weaker than you did the week before. And that's a good thing if you got it right. And what happens then is when you deload, so we deload down to 40% of the total volume, we still strive for intensity increases, meaning if we can lift more weight, we try that. But instead of, for example, instead of doing 5 sets, we only do 2 sets. So you deload the volume. And when you deload that volume, that's when the magic happens. That's when your body has the opportunity to really adapt and super compensate, and you come out the other end of that deloaded week stronger than when you went in. If you get it right, if you've never done this before, it's really amazing. You go into deload week and you feel like you can, let's use a squat with 220 pounds. That's 100 kilos for those of us that think in kilograms. So you go in and you can barely do 5 reps at your 220 pounds at the start of deload week, and you think, man, this is crap. I was doing 8 reps last week. You go through that deload week, every workout feels really easy. You feel like, oh, I hardly got started before I even finished the workout. And at the end of the deload week, you'll be surprised. You'll be doing 240 pound squats for 8 reps or whatever it is, whatever the increase is, but it happens. Any of us that have done a good periodized program and used deloading effectively will tell you that this is something that really occurs, and it's not my opinion. There's a lot of really good decades of sports science research that shows that this is an optimal way for training. Of course, there's many different ways to plan your programming, but we find it works really well. Now, deloading isn't for everyone. If you're a beginner, it's unlikely that you'll need a deload week, and if you do, it's quite possible that you've trained incorrectly, because when you're a beginner and you're learning things, the biggest adaptation comes from learning the movement patterns properly. And if you don't really understand how to go to failure properly when you're a beginner, so this is not necessarily for people that are right at the start of their journey. But if you're a little bit past that beginner phase and you know how to do the right technique, you know how to push yourself to failure safely, then using a deload week, a planned deload week, is a very, very good way to break through strength plateaus and see some real results and get the adaptation that we're all in the gym for or training at home for. Make sure you check out all the rest of the videos. This is video 8 in a 10 video series where we talk about the ways that you can get better results training at home with no equipment than what your friends are getting in the gym. Check them all out. There's a playlist with all these videos in there. And let us know if you've got any questions. Hit us up in the comments and we'll answer them as best as we can. Hope you enjoyed this. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel and make sure you click the notification bell so you know when our weekly videos are uploaded. Now, the best thing for you to do if you want to stay connected with us and get free online coaching is to join our private Facebook group. It's called the UMS Movement Mastermind, and we go live daily where we answer our members' questions. It's very interactive because you can post questions while we're live and we interact with you on the show. You can also upload videos or pictures of yourself with any movements, any stretches, strength training movements, calisthenics, weightlifting, anything that you're struggling with, and we'll critique you, give you feedback, let you know how you can get better. It's a really valuable resource. It allows a lot of communication with us and also our senior tribe members. You'll get answers very, very quickly, and it's absolutely free. So jump on Facebook, search for UMS Movement Mastermind and join now. Until next time, have a great day.